Piece 966 is finally here, and I just want to say how excited I am to finally be seeing Roger and Whitebeard fight for the first time full on scene. Last week we saw the full, like just the beginning of the fight with the sword clash. Now we're going to watch the entire episode, and 20 years it's been since we've been hearing about Roger and Whitebeard in the legendary days, and finally for the first time we get to see it. So I have to bring the excitement to everybody because I am excited. Finally, let's go. This is so hype. This part right here is hype. Finally, we get to see this. Finally. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. Yo, Roger looks so cool with the sword on his back like that. Yo, these guys aren't smiling. I mean, they are, but they're like, it's so threatening. This is hype. Who else is hype right now? This is hype. Yo, this is hype right now. This is hype. That was just like a declaration of war. Whatever you've got, hand it over. Like, oh my goodness. This episode is so hype just because we're finally excited to be seeing this. Oh my goodness, I'm hype about this. Like this is very exciting for me. Thank you for watching with me. Like, this is exciting. Yo, Jojo had the diamond powers. Let's go. Wow. Okay, Rayleigh is a boss. Who's taking on Rayleigh though? Like, that's the big question right now. Who's fighting Rayleigh toe to toe? Let's go, Roger. Let's go. Whitebeard. The Shanks is so positive. I really like that. Okay, I think this is what Roger's dream is. Maybe to be the world's greatest pirate group. Maybe that's what he really wants. But all in all, I just want to say first of all that I really wanted an extended fight scene. I wanted to see them fight day in and day out. That would have been really epic, even more so than it already was. And then this bit about the Roger traveling for 13 years. First of all, wow. His crew has been with him for 13 years. So that just means that the generation after him obviously has to do it in less time. I mean, like for example, if it takes you 7 years to make the world's first watch, your apprentice should only take 1 year or two because you already know how to make the watch. You know, besides some extra inventions, the watch is being made. You can make it in less time. So basically, I don't think it's gonna take Luffy and his crew like 13 years to do what Roger did, but I do think that it might not be as quick of a get to the last island as we may think, because One Piece, like, really in the story timeline, it's only been like what, 3 years since they've been traveling. You know, the first year since they set out, and then the 2-year time skip. So really, they've only been traveling for like 3 years. Roger has been traveling for 13 years so far with his crew. So Roger really is a beast, first of all. And I like the way that they smile. Did you notice how whenever they talk, they smile? But like, they smile, but they're very serious. Like, they're not smiling to show weakness. They're smiling as if like they're showing their teeth. Like, they're showing, it's like a tiger showing you his teeth, but it looks like a smile. Okay, whatever Roger just said had to be amazing, because here I was just not even 5 seconds ago thinking that Roger just wants to be the world's greatest pirate group. But there is more to Roger, and of course there is. He's been traveling for 13 years. He's had 13 years to come up with the idea that there is one last island. He's had 13 years to think about how to get to the last island. He's had 13 years to figure out what a rolled poneglyph is. And he has had 13 years to try and discover why the world government is hiding the truth of the last island and why they don't want them to decipher the rolled poneglyphs. So Roger has been thinking about this for a long time, and because of that, you really cannot be surprised at whatever he says, because he has had time to think. Woo! Whitebeard showing his strength. Whitebeard showing his strength. But one thing I want to point out is Whitebeard telling Odin that they're like brothers. If you look at all the other relationships Whitebeard has with his crew members, he calls them sons. And because he calls them sons, they call the crew members call him pops. But Whitebeard calls Odin brother. And why? Maybe it's because Odin is strong. Maybe because Odin is more than a pirate. He has an entire kingdom awaiting his return. But it's very interesting that Whitebeard singles Odin out as brother. This is the smile that I was talking about. I want to smile like that too, where he's baring his teeth And but look at the look in his eyes. Like the look in his eyes says that he's not smiling to like be happy. He's almost like smiling to like threaten you. It's almost like he's using hockey on them in a way, like Conqueror's hockey. It's really amazing. Jeez, did Odin just get eliminated just now? Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, we know he didn't, but jeez. Wow, just a couple things I want to point out. Just this one real quick. Roger's entire crew is stronger than Whitebeard's entire crew. That is a fact. Whitebeard took on Roger. Scopper Gubban took on... Who did Scopper Gubban take? He took on Odin. But who was taking on Rayleigh? Rayleigh was not challenged by anybody. Marco couldn't handle him. And nobody was taking on Rayleigh. So just having Rayleigh loose on Whitebeard's crew, they're just stronger. And it's obvious. Look at what Roger accomplished. And he accomplished that through strength. Really, like they have people that are around them that are smart. But if you really think about it, they made it to where they needed to get to because they are strong. Roger wasn't just lucky. He created his own luck through 13 years of hard work. He is much stronger than Whitebeard. Whitebeard is strong. Yeah, you know, he has the tremor fruit. He's a quick man. He has the power to destroy the entire world. But Roger has the power to beat Whitebeard. I think Roger can beat Whitebeard. And it was just so obvious. Roger just took out Odin in one sword slash. Roger stopped Whitebeard when Whitebeard was coming after him from the sky. Okay, so we don't need to debate that. Roger's entire crew is stronger than Whitebeard's entire crew. Fact.